Hey guys, this is Mike from ZGM Minecraft, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a Minecraft server. Now, up above in annotation is going to be a video of how to port for it once I make that, because I'm making how to make a server first. So, if you're using this to port for it, you're going to have to go find another video until I upload it. And if you're also noticing that I'm using Camtasia Studio to record this, here's the reason why. As you see right here, I use Fraps for game recording, and it doesn't work that well on Windows 8 when it's recording the desktop. Yes, I know Ryan made a mistake in his video explaining how Fraps works, and I also do want to apologize for the World Guard video, which will be removed very shortly after this video is released. Actually, probably before that. But the reason why I was not making videos is because I got kicked out of the channel for that one video being on my own server, and they thought I was dedicating too much time to it. And I guess I can understand why they would do that, but this is going to be a future server, but I'm not going to be releasing anything for the channel. I'm just going to be showing you how to make a server. Alright, now, as you see, I have Notepad++ open. You are going to need that, so I'm going to put that in the description below. So you're going to probably want to go download that. As well as that, you're going to need to go download Java, the updated version for it. That will also be in the description. 32-bit, you're going to need the 32-bit version. 64-bit is actually harder to find. I don't know whether you need to update that or not, or whether I'm using an updated version, because I just went to CNET and actually downloaded it, because every time I went to Java, it wouldn't work for me. It would just end up giving me a Java virtual machine error whenever I try to do it above a gigabyte of RAM. Alright. Now let's go to... let's X out of that, and let's open. Now it's on the root of my hard drive, because as you see right here, I'm also going to be showing you guys at the end of the video how to make an FTP server. And it's going to be very easy to show you guys, because I'm not going to be doing Linux. It's really more simple on Windows, because it's already pre-set up, basically. All you have to do is just run the program and it will work. But I'm just going to be showing you guys how to configure it. Alright, Minecraft server. Now, assuming you have everything downloaded, you're going to go to your batch file that starts up the server. And just wait for everything to start rendering all the config files and all that. A bunch of stuff is going to be on the command prompts file. And if you go to the plugins, you will see right there that it has all the folders. Alright, I just got interrupted, I'm sorry about that. Now, as you're going to see over here, it's going to render all the config files for the plugins. These are the plugins I am going to be using. It's showing you how to configure. Now, it's really recommended that you have an anti-griefing plugin, because if you're making a server and you're releasing it to the public, there is going to be some griefers. There's no doubt about that. I've had it before. Just put it on Planet Minecraft, couple minutes, there'll be a lot of players on your server. But then after more people put their server on or update it, you're just gonna go down. It's not gonna be visible on the page anymore. Alright. Now, once everything is done rendering, like all the files are done generating, you just type in stop. And of course I fail, because the slash key is right next to my freaking enter key. Nice designing, HP. Alright, now you're going to want to actually restart the server again, because normally if you would want to do the permissions by using Notepad++, you can go ahead and do that, but there is a chance you're going to corrupt your config file. And wait, there is a reason why I did that. So going. I think that's all, so I'm just going to stop it again. Alright, you're going to want to go into each config file in each folder for your plugin. You're going to want to inspect it. Now this, why is it at that small of a window? Jesus Christ. Now, chess, this is a chess plugin. I'm going to be showing this in a different video, but I'm not going to specifically be showing it in that much detail. Now, besides this, you see the wand item, autosave, no burn-in, all the basics. You just edit whatever you want, and you can see this is a database option for SQL. So you're going to want, if you have any SQL databases or a SQL server, you would just put it in here. Now we're going to go to Essentials. Actually does have a lot of options. You're going to want to do this because you can disable lava flow, water flow, and all that. Whether you want teleport cooldown or anything, heal cooldown, so if someone tries, like, let's say one of your moderators uses /heal too much, you can put a cooldown on it so then he cannot use it until that time has passed. God, I am just sucking today. Mob limit right here is whenever someone tries to use a spawn mob command, which can be annoying at sometimes when some moderators just want to annoy the shit out of you. /spawn mob can spawn giants, which lag the server completely. If you have too many of them on, then you're gonna lag, no doubt. Unless you have good server software. Not software, I mean hardware. God. These also display what commands and what they are used for, and the nodes for your permissions, which I will be getting to in a minute. Now, sign control. No, wait, not sign control. Backup. You don't want to use this backup because there are other plugins such as Simple Backup that is a lot better for backing up than this, because this tends to hog a lot of the performance for your processor and for your server, specifically the RAM allocated to it. And it will also use a lot of unnecessary space in your hard drive. For example, you only have 5 worlds. Let's just say this is a scenario. You only have 5 worlds. It's going to take 9 gigs. It's done that to me before. And it's really just a corrupted archive. Or do you want to disable God mode in any other world? Like, let's say, PvP. Let's say I feel like a PvP arena. You're going to want to put that. Alright, now here's one of the most used part of the config file. You can disable anything that, any physic or behavior from potentially damaging blocks on Minecraft, as well as entities. Now, I'm not going to prevent lava flow. Water flow, I'm not going to be doing that either. Fire spread, however, I am going to be preventing. Lava fire spread, yes. Flint fire spread, yes, I am going to be doing that. Lightning fire spread, true. TNT explosion, we're going to get rid of that because TNT is nothing but trouble. Player damage, no, that, fine, I'll disable that. Fireball explosion, and to be completely honest, only gas can do that, unless fire, yeah, I'll disable that. But Wither skull explosion, withers are not going to be allowed to be spawned because they also take a lot of performance. Basically, anything associated with a wither, unless you're doing like a wither world where you slay it, I wouldn't really recommend you having those disabled. Creeper explosion, I am going to disable that. Player damage, block damage, yeah, I'm going to be disabling that too. Ender dragon, true, and Enderman pickup. Oh yeah, when Enderman picks up a block. Alright, now another interruption. Alright, preventing the spawning of entities. you're going to want to disable squids right off the spot. They're completely useless. Wither I am going to disable because they also are. Giants, I would really recommend. That can't be spawned other than using a modification, which you're going to need op privileges to use. Now, protect various blocks. I am going to protect signs because PvP. Now, any blocks you want blacklisted, you should list right here, and that's pretty much it for. Yeah, this is the end of the configuration file. You're gonna want to save it. Now, nothing else. Oh wait, items. Right here. Okay. Depending on what word processing program you have or spreadsheet program. Okay. Text import. What? I haven't used Open Office. I hope this is. Yeah, I don't even think you should bother with that file. Fuck, I think I just messed with the. Whatever. Alright, now we're gonna go to multi-inventory. This plugin is actually new for me, so I had no idea what to expect for this, but I really think that that isn't gonna be that much of a worry. I'll go over it another day. Now, whatever worlds you have on your server can be configured here whether you want monsters to spawn. Now, let's just say I don't want monsters to spawn, so I'll put it to false, and then I'll put animals to false as well. And let's say I want the difficulty to be peaceful. As well, you can also change the game mode. Let's say I want creative. You can also do this with the nether and the end. Skyworld, it's gonna be a little bit different. Yeah, monsters are not going to spawn on there. Animals are not going to spawn on there. And it is going to be on normal. Okay, now let's go to the next. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a world file. Here's the config file. I don't even think you want to mess with that because, yeah, that's basically nothing. Nothing of importance, at least. Sign portals, it does not have anything because the core has all the config files. So basically, you're not going to want to mess around with that. Metrics, you don't want to screw around with because that just basically tells other servers what plugins you're using. Alright, Prism. This is a new plugin, and it's better than Core Protect. I will be going over this some other time. Yeah, I'll go over it another time. World Edit and World Guard are basically, you can configure those in game, and they have no really important options. Alright, once you're done configuring all that, you're going to want to start the server. Oh, you can also use the, what is it called, server properties. You can also configure that, but I just rather not prefer to. Alright, now, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I don't know whether I'm going to lag or not, but I know this is going to be crappy quality for Minecraft, but there's really nothing of importance to see other than... Not supposed to see that. Alright, I'm just going to type in localhost. It looks like I am lagging, son of a bitch. Now, what we're going to be doing inside Minecraft is configuring permissions. Now, the only reason there's a command prompt window is because I want to start with more RAM. Now, whatever list of plugins you have, you're going to want to go... Okay, let's start with Chestcraft. Okay, there we go. It should say permissions on somewhere where you got the plugin on bucket.org or devbucket.org. Alright, permission support. Yeah, let's try that. Now right here it's going to show you whether it's admin level or basic level. Now for basic, it's going to be default. That's going to be the name of the group. Now I'm using Group Manager for this. It's one of the most easiest. I think it's come on, help. Group Manager. I actually forgot the command. Oh, I'm not up. Son of a bitch. 17 minutes. Wow. Actually thought this was going to be a pretty long video. Help Group Manager. Okay, it's gonna be... Now, I don't think you have to do this through Minecraft, but let's see if you do. Because I don't know if they changed it. Manga add p chestcraft.commands.create game default. And I guess it's the other way around. Alright, now you see right there, it says, you know what, let's just maximize it. Okay, you cannot maximize it fully, but whatever. And it would say right there that you added the node right there. So you see in yellow. You're going to repeat the command for any node. You're going to keep cycling through each plugin that you have until you finish it all. Just note to yourself that all Essentials plugins are already in there, and Townie as well, unless you want to customize it to your liking. Chestcraft commands, create game, invite, what you basically are doing is adding more things to the config file without corrupting the file. Because usually when you do it with Notepad++, it's going to corrupt the file. Or by that, it's not going to be readable by Bucket. You're going to get tons of errors. I'm actually just going to play some music. Okay, I just want to note a couple things to you guys regarding these nodes. I already added them, but I'm probably going to put this before the I actually start putting the nodes on video. I'm going to show you what the difference between a negative node and a grant all node is. Now let's just say that, hold on, this is a node. Let's just say this. No, you know what? Let's just make it, GR City. Yeah, fine, I'll do that. This is a grant all node, which basically after the main root of a node or like the sub node, like basically if you put it after one node, after one period, it will grant everything for that specific plugin for everyone in that group. Now let's say you wanted it for a specific sub node, you would put whatever whatever category for that plugin is, and then you would put a what do they call that, asterisk. If you want to ungrant someone, you can also use a grant all node in it by just putting a dash, and then we'll just say this, it will make sure that that group does not have any permission for that plugin whatsoever. Now, if you want to grant just one node, you would just type it in manually, and it would be manga add p space whatever group it would be, and then it would be what the node is. And Multiverse and Essentials are already in there, like I said. Multiverse can be configured, but I just rather not do it. And Group Manager can be configured, but I just rather not mess with that either, because I don't want to mess up my permissions, because I already did it. Alright, back on.